Do you really believe time is linear? That the past and the present can never overlap? In Texas, there's a mysterious artifact known as the London Hammer, said to be sealed inside a rock that's over 400 million years old. Is this truly a miracle that transcends time or just a misunderstood geological phenomenon? Today, we're going to uncover this world-shocking mystery. Backhand index pointing right. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, turn on the notification bell, and give this video a like, comment, and share, because you definitely won't want to miss the story ahead.
Do you really believe time is linear? That the past can never overlap with the present?
Have you heard of the London Hammer mystery in Texas? Behind that name lies a series of baffling stories and unsolved mysteries that spark endless curiosity. On the surface, the London Hammer seems connected to London, England, but its true origin and significance are deeply rooted in the legendary lands of Texas.
The London Hammer. Sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie.
It's far from a movie plot. This mysterious London Hammer actually exists in a museum in Texas. What's astonishing is that the hammer is perfectly encased in a rock claimed to be over 400 million years old, as if it had traveled through the flow of time itself.
400 million years. That's before dinosaurs even appeared. How could humans exist then?
That's exactly the official explanation from the Creation Evidence Museum regarding the London Hammer. The hammer is perfectly embedded in a rock said to be 400 million years old, seemingly a miracle that traversed time. Yet when scientists began rigorously examining this legendary artifact, the story grew even stranger, gradually revealing doubts about the evidence itself.
How did the story begin?
Back in 1936, in a small town called London in Kimball County, Texas, Max Edmund Hahn and his wife, Emma Hahn, were walking along Red Creek when they stumbled upon an astonishingly strange rock. According to Wikipedia, there was a waterfall nearby, and a piece of wood jutted out from the rock, seemingly fused with it, forming a phenomenon that was difficult to explain. This discovery immediately captured the attention of the local residents and later scientists. The wood inside the rock appeared to merge with the surrounding stone, giving an uncanny sense of time distortion, as if the wood had been encased in rock layers hundreds of millions of years old.
Did they take it home?
Yes, the locals brought the unusual rock home, but this astonishing find quietly lay there for more than a decade without drawing much attention. It wasn't until 1946 that their son, out of curiosity and caution, carefully chipped open the rock, unveiling the beginning of this mysterious story. To everyone's amazement, inside the rock was a fully intact metal hammerhead, perfectly preserved, as if it had somehow crossed the barriers of time.
What was so special about the hammerhead?
When someone cut into the mysterious hammerhead, the sight was unbelievable. The metal gleamed as if brand new, without a trace of rust, as if it had just been forged. This near-perfect preservation, almost untouched by time, baffled and stunned scientists and experts alike. Detailed analysis revealed that the metal composition of the hammerhead was highly unusual, very different from ordinary iron artifacts. Despite decades, perhaps even centuries, the hammerhead retained its astonishing integrity and shine, showing almost no signs of oxidation or corrosion, an occurrence that is virtually impossible in a natural environment.
How did the museum get involved?
In 1983, the famous creationist Baugh learned about the mysterious hammer and immediately acquired it. In 1984, he founded the Creation Evidence Museum, dedicated to displaying several rare exhibits that challenge evolution, including the London Hammer. Baugh named this hammer the London Relic, and insisted it was an artifact from before the Great Flood, claiming it was over 400 million years old. At the museum, the London Hammer became a centerpiece, attracting countless visitors and scholars eager to see and discuss it. For Baugh, the hammer was not only evidence of ancient technology but also a key piece supporting the idea that the Earth is much younger than mainstream science claims. He believed this discovery challenged conventional evolutionary theory and confirmed the historical truth of the biblical Great Flood.
So it was really made by prehistoric humans.
That's the official claim Carl Baugh makes about the London hammer. However, the scientific community and skeptics have conducted detailed and rigorous investigations. First, they examined the supposed ancient rock encasing the hammer and found inconsistencies in Baugh's claims about its age, raising doubts about his story's credibility. Initially, Baugh claimed the rock was from the Ordovician period, around 440 million years old. Soon after, he revised it to the Cretaceous period, roughly 145 million years old. Later, in further statements, he even suggested it was from the Silurian period, dating back around 435 million years. These repeated changes in dating made it difficult for scientists to verify the rock's true age and cast a shadow over the entire London hammer story.
So is the rock really ancient?
Through detailed geological analysis, the truth about the rock encasing the London hammer gradually emerged. Experts found that the rock was not part of a primary bedrock formation but rather a loose concretion that had fallen from a cliff. This means it wasn't firmly embedded in ancient strata but was relatively young sediment. Even more surprising, geologists dated this concretion to roughly 110 to 115 million years ago, placing it in the late Cretaceous period. This is a significant discrepancy compared to the 400-million-year-old Ordovician rock, claimed by the Creation Evidence Museum and Carl Baugh.
What about the metal analysis?
The so-called Bartlett Laboratory Test Report has long been cited by Carl Baugh as key evidence for the authenticity of the London hammer. However, the report has never been published with any original documents. All the data came directly from Baugh himself, lacking independent third-party verification. Even more suspicious, after multiple investigations, the laboratory officially stated that they have no records of testing the London hammer at all. This makes it highly likely that the so-called authoritative report may not even exist. This revelation dealt a significant blow to arguments supporting the hammer's mysterious claims. The scientific community emphasizes that any conclusion must be based on publicly verifiable data and transparent experimental procedures. Without original supporting data, the whole story becomes even murkier and raises the possibility of fabricated evidence.
How about the carbon-14 dating of the wooden handle?
Carbon-14 dating revealed the true age of the hammer's wooden handle. Shockingly, the results show that the wood dates anywhere from modern times to about 700 years ago. This indicates that its history is very recent, completely contradicting claims that it came from a prehistoric civilization. This scientific evidence directly challenges earlier rumors that the hammer originated millions of years ago.
So how did the hammer get embedded in the rock?
Geologists offer a more scientific explanation for the London hammer's mystery. It's not a miracle from an ancient civilization, but a natural geological phenomenon. In the 19th century, a miner may have accidentally left the hammer in Red Creek, Texas. Creek water was rich in carbonate minerals, which over time gradually deposited, crystallized, and cemented around the hammer, eventually forming the rock encasing it. This natural process is called mineral concretion, similar to how minerals in water crystallize and tightly encase other objects. Because carbonate deposits can form relatively quickly, the rock is actually much younger than the exaggerated claim of 400 million years. This also explains why the metal hammerhead inside remains remarkably intact, with no significant rust or corrosion on its surface.
So it looks ancient, but it's really just a chemical process.
Exactly. The metal composition of the London hammer and the mineralization of the wooden handle could easily have occurred naturally over a few decades. What seems ancient and mysterious is actually a coincidence of geological and chemical processes. When the metal hammerhead and wooden handle are submerged for long periods in carbonate-rich water, minerals gradually deposit and fuse with the objects, forming a hard mineralized shell. This makes the hammer appear as if it's embedded in ancient rock.
What's the significance of this story, then?
The London hammer acts like a mirror, reflecting two very different human tendencies when facing the unknown. The first is our eagerness to interpret unusual phenomena as miracles, giving them romantic and mysterious qualities, and constructing captivating mythologies around them. This attitude, full of curiosity and imagination, turns ordinary objects into legendary symbols and inspires countless people to ponder the mysteries of history and the universe. On the other hand, the London hammer reminds us that, when confronted with seemingly incredible discoveries, scientific skepticism and verifiable evidence are equally important. Only through rigorous experiments and careful investigation can we gradually approach the truth of an event, avoiding the pitfalls of fiction and misinformation.
So where is it now?
Today, the London hammer is still preserved at the Creation Evidence Museum in Glen Rose, Texas, where it remains one of the museum's most popular exhibits. The museum is known for displaying various evidences that challenge mainstream evolutionary theory, and the London hammer is presented as a mysterious symbol of a prehistoric civilization, drawing countless visitors eager to explore this legend that spans millions of years. Even though scientific studies and geological analyses have revealed the hammer's true nature, it was actually a 19th-century miner's tool, later encased through natural mineral deposition. These rational explanations have not completely erased its aura of mystery.
Are there any other details from the investigation?
Behind the mystery of the London hammer lies a clear scientific explanation. Scientists conducted detailed tests on the hammer's shape, the rock structure, and the chemical composition of the surrounding water. They found that the hammer's design matches almost exactly the type used by American miners in the late 19th century. This finding directly places its origin in modern times, not prehistoric eras. Additionally, the so-called ancient rock encasing the hammer upon geological study was found not to be a true bedrock formation. Instead, it formed from minerals like carbonates gradually depositing and crystallizing in water. This natural mineral cementation process can occur relatively quickly, giving the appearance that the hammer is embedded in ancient rock.
So the whole myth is really just chemistry plus coincidence.
From a scientific perspective, yes. The London hammer is actually a modern tool that, over time, underwent natural chemical processes to take on its mysterious appearance. This late 19th century miner's hammer, when submerged in carbonate-rich water, experienced mineral deposition and cementation, making it look as if it were embedded in ancient rock. Scientific testing and carbon dating clearly confirm that its age is entirely inconsistent with the legend of a prehistoric civilization millions of years ago.
Then why does the museum still display it?
The London hammer continues to captivate people not just because of its mysterious appearance, but because it tells a compelling story, a legend passed down over decades. This story reflects human psychology when confronted with unusual phenomena. Even when science reveals the truth, we still crave mystery and wonder, enjoying the romantic imagination that fills in the unknown.
What lesson can we take from this story?
Key is to learn skepticism and critical thinking. Unusual phenomena aren't necessarily mystical or miraculous. Science can help us approach the truth. At the same time, it reminds us that humans love myths. Stories often move people more profoundly than cold, hard data ever could.
Do you think Carl Baugh truly believed it, or was he deliberately packaging the legend?
Truth behind the London hammer legend is often more complicated than the story itself. It's hard to say whether those who promoted it genuinely believed in it or intentionally used this captivating story to draw public attention. Regardless of their motives, the legend spread widely because of its mysterious appeal, but ultimately, scientific testing remains the key to judging its authenticity.
Do you think we'll see similar events in the future?
Absolutely. Whenever humans encounter unusual phenomena, two very different reactions emerge. Some rush to mythologize the event, giving it romantic and mysterious qualities and creating fascinating legends. Others insist on examining and analyzing it through the lens of science, striving to uncover the truth. The London hammer is a classic example of this contradictory mindset.
I guess that's part of why it's so captivating.
Exactly. Whether truth or myth, the London Hammer teaches us how to face the unknown. Stay curious but don't believe blindly. Remember, subscribe to the channel, like and comment with your thoughts, and share this program with your friends so you can all enjoy the mysteries together. Is the London Hammer a relic of an ancient civilization, or just a 19th-century miner's tool that nature disguised as a miracle through chemical processes? The lure lies in this. Even when science provides a reasonable explanation, humans still long to believe in mystery and legend. What do you think? Do you believe the London Hammer is an ancient artifact or the result of natural chemistry plus coincidence? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We'll take you on a journey exploring more incredible historical mysteries and unsolved enigmas.